June 12, 2016, a day that changed Orlando forever.
So we have an active shooter at the Pulse nightclub. We have multiple victims.
A gunman opens fire at Pulse nightclub, taking 49 lives and permanently changing hundreds of others.
The gunfire kept going, and we heard it getting louder and closer. I did think to myself, I was like, wow, this is really happening, and this is probably it for me.
But out of darkness, resilience.
There's a sense of healing, and because there's so many of us, we have this community that we're helping and we support one another.
And the City Beautiful shines on, showing love will always overcome fear and hate.
And this morning, the news station's Amanda McKenzie is joining us live. She is there at the scene of the former Pulse nightclub 3 years later.
Amanda, an awful lot of people out there right now.
Bob and Amy, there's a few people out here right now sitting on the benches and walking around the memorial, taking in some of the photographs from over the years. Now, what I can tell you is we've been out here all night, so people have been steadily coming and going. But it was around 2 a.m. when about 200 people gathered here in this space to pray, remember, and grieve those 49 victims. Morning hours of June 12, 2016, gunfire erupted at the Pulse nightclub, a sound that some will never forget.
I was here the night it happened. I was in the parking lot. I took off when I heard the banging, but I knew a lot of people inside.
Ryan Brandenburg says he thinks about that night and the aftermath every day.
I think about the people that we've lost, the friends we've lost, I've lost. 49 really good people in our community. It's so sad.
Now 3 years later, this memorial honors the victims, survivors, first responders, and heroes.
Well, Chris Broadman was my best friend, is my best friend, and he was a hero. The night that Pulse happened, he paused and pushed 2 people over the back fence while the attack was going on. Because he passed of a brain aneurysm 3 months later, he was the first survivor to pass.
Today, people affected by the tragedy say they continue to try to understand what has changed since that day.
But I hope that we never need another Pulse Memorial, another Christchurch, another Las Vegas. And I hope that truly the epidemic of gun violence stops.
The best thing that we can do is honor them with action.
Lawmakers are proposing legislation that would turn this site into a national memorial to honor the memory of the victims, survivors, and first responders. Reporting live in Orlando, Amanda McKenzie, Fox 35 News.
Amanda, thank you so much. Reflections and prayers also pouring in online. Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer tweeting, "Today and every day we'll remember the 49 lives lost." And Orange County Sheriff John Mina tweeting a photo of himself wearing a memorial pin. You want to keep it right here for continuing coverage of the Pulse nightclub massacre 3 years later. And remember, you can always visit our website anytime for the very latest information, fox35orlando.com.